Young kings, let's talk. Let's talk about something most people won't tell you. Not your friends, not your teachers, not even your parents sometimes. Let's talk about sex. Yeah, I know that word alone makes some of you grin or feel awkward, but I'm not here to judge or preach. I'm here to tell you the truth about what it really costs. Not the physical kind of cost, but the life cost, the mind cost, and sometimes the future cost. Before we get on with it, do us a mighty favor and smash that subscribe button on our channel. And also like and share this video with that young brother or 5 people you think really needs to hear this. Thank you in advance. See, the real cost of sex isn't just pregnancy. It's not just diseases or scandals. It's the direction of your life that could completely change because of one wrong decision, one careless night, or one uncontrolled desire. The truth is, bro, the world doesn't warn you about this side of it. Society glamorizes sex. Music videos, social media, even movies, they make it look like it's a badge of honor. But nobody tells you that the same thing that looks like fun in the moment can become a heavy chain holding you down for years. Let's break it down. When you give in to sexual desires too early, before you've built discipline, focus, or a sense of direction, you're not just losing your innocence, you're losing mental clarity. You start to crave the wrong things. You start chasing pleasure instead of purpose. And what happens when pleasure becomes your master? Purpose becomes blurry. Many young men never realize that sex is not just physical, it's spiritual and emotional. Every time you engage in it, you give a part of your energy, your confidence, and your focus away. That's why after certain encounters, you feel drained instead of fulfilled. Now imagine that happening repeatedly. You keep pouring out energy meant to build your dreams into something that gives temporary satisfaction. That's what I mean by the cost. Let's be real. The desire for sex is natural. It's part of being human. Even God placed it there. But the goal isn't to erase the desire, it's to master it. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want right now. It's saying, yeah, I could do this, but I know it's not worth it. Discipline over desire is one of the strongest weapons a man can have, because when you learn to control your body, you learn to control your future. The Bible even says, he who has no control over his spirit is like a city broken into and left without walls. Proverbs 25:28. That means if you can't control your urges, your life becomes open to any form of destruction. And look around. How many young boys have lost focus, dropped out of school, or thrown away dreams because of early pregnancies, addictions, or guilt from something they thought was just fun? Too many, bro. Too many. You know what's wild? We live in a generation where everyone talks about sex, but nobody teaches it right. They'll tell you how to do it, but not what it does to you. That's why you've got to be the kind of man who educates himself beyond what the world feeds him. Read, listen, watch things that build your mind. Books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill talk about sexual transmutation, how your sexual energy can be converted into creativity, focus, and ambition. Hill literally said that some of the world's most successful men learned to channel that energy into purpose instead of pleasure. Another good one is The Way of the Superior Man by David Dita, which explains how true strength isn't in indulging your desires, it's in mastering them. The link between the real cost of sex and discipline over desire are like two sides of the same coin. When you understand the real cost of sex, you automatically learn why you need to choose discipline over desire. And when you choose discipline, you protect your energy, the very energy that fuels your dreams, your drive, your manhood. Think about great men like Joseph in the Bible. He ran away from temptation not because he was weak, but because he knew where his life was headed and that few minutes of sex would most likely ruin his chances of aligning with his purpose. That's not cowardice, that's focus. That's vision. Even modern-day icons, people like LeBron James, who's been married to his high school sweetheart and stayed scandal-free his whole career, they understood early that focus builds empires, not lust. Young Kings, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Help us reach more young people that needs to hear and learn from this. And also, share this video to your friends. Society today pressures young men to prove they're men through sex. But real men aren't defined by body counts. Real men are defined by discipline, purpose, and integrity. When you can say no to things most guys can't, you become different. Your confidence changes. Your presence changes. You walk into rooms with quiet power because your energy isn't scattered all over the place. It's contained. Bro, don't let social media fool you. You're not missing out by waiting. You're investing in your greatness. Let's be honest. Some of you might already be in that phase where you've done things you're not proud of. Maybe you're dealing with guilt, or you're struggling with habits like porn or masturbation. Here's the thing. You're not doomed. You just have to decide that from today, you'll choose discipline. You'll start rebuilding your focus, your boundaries, your mindset. Because the truth is, the same energy that can destroy you can also create you, if you control it. Don't let ignorance make you another sad story. Don't let desire rob you of your destiny. Here are some practical ways to build discipline. 1. Keep yourself busy building. Idle time breeds temptation. When you're chasing purpose, you don't have time to chase pleasure. 2. Cut down on triggers. Unfollow that Instagram model. Block that site. Create an environment that matches your goals. 3. Find accountability. Talk to mentors, older friends, or spiritual leaders. You're not weak for seeking help, you're wise. 4. Redirect the energy. Work out, read, build. Every urge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Listen, young kings, there's no shame in wanting love or connection, but don't mistake lust for love. Sex can wait, purpose can't. One day you'll look back and thank yourself for waiting, for being focused, for choosing discipline over desire. Because while most people were chasing temporary pleasure, you were building permanent peace. So take this to heart. The real flex isn't sleeping around. The real flex is being the man who could, but chooses not to. That's real power. That's real masculinity. And that's how you become the kind of man this generation desperately needs. Remember, young kings, protect your seed, protect your focus, protect your future. Because the real cost of sex is too high when you're not ready to pay. If this spoke to your heart, don't forget to subscribe. We're building something real here, a space to keep your mind sharp and your soul grounded. Don't forget, your future self is watching. Make him proud. Let's keep having these conversations, and let's keep talking about us too.